Kelly Hoppen is one of Britain's leading interior designers.
Kelly's got a really unique style. It's very simple but very tasteful.
I'd love to get myself a Kelly Hoppen house.
She is a phenomenon.
Kelly has been designing interiors for over 30 years, and in that time, she has successfully created stylish homes and businesses for some of the most glamorous and demanding people.
When I design a room, I really want it to reflect the personality of the people living in it. Good taste is a room you feel comfortable in.
Now she wants to use her expertise to fix bad taste and design disasters all across the UK.
Not everyone has taste, that's for sure. But I want to show people that good design can be achieved with a very small budget. And when you get it right, it can actually improve your life.
Tonight, Kelly has a master plan for a little girl's bedroom.
What don't you like about your room, Seth?
I don't like much, to be honest.
But will it be derailed by her shopaholic dad's taste for garish colours and over-the-top furniture?
Oh my word!
Do you not actually like it then?
I feel like I've lost the will to live, actually.
Kelly Hoppen's mission is to tackle bad taste and improve interiors all over the world.
I want to change the way we live today with some simple golden rules anyone can use.
When Kelly creates a room, she thinks as much about the people who live there as the look they want to achieve. This week, Kelly's off to Chelmsford to redesign an 11-year-old's bedroom. She has some golden rules she always follows.
It's very important when you're designing a child's bedroom that you stick to the original plan of what's going in it. Let the children decide what they want because it's their room.
That means the parents taking a back seat.
Welcome to the Beverly Hillbillies.
Same-sex parents Barry and Tony Druitt Barlow have been together for 24 years and have 5 children: Saffron, Aspen, Orlando, Dallas and Jasper.
I just feel like a parent. I don't feel like a special parent or anything.
No. Oh, you've got no special needs at all.
Barry and Tony used egg donors and surrogates to create their family. The first kids in Britain to be registered as having 2 dads and no mum.
Way!
The family live in a single-storey house in the countryside near Chelmsford, which they've decorated with a flamboyant style and loads of stuff. Daughter Saffron's room is getting the Kelly Hoppen makeover. With 2 dads and 4 brothers, Saffron's surrounded by boys. Now she's 11, she wants a more grown-up space and a place to get away from all those men.
I want to do Saffron's room now because she's at that turning point in her adolescent life.
Well, when my friends come over, I feel a bit embarrassed. I don't want my room to be babyish, I want it to be more grown up.
The Druitt Barlows are out this morning, so Kelly's got the chance to have a sneaky peek at today's design challenge.
I've had a look on the internet about the kind of colours that Kelly likes, and she's in, I think taupe is her favourite. She's almost like a, without being rude, murky kind of, nondescript kind of bland, nothing really, isn't it?
I think it's quite sweet. I mean, they've obviously got loads of children, so there's a pony and ducks and chickens and...
Kelly's got no idea what she's going to be dealing with.
Oh my God. I think the word that comes to mind is kitsch. There's just so much stuff in here. So you've got Wedgwood, you've then got an Indian, you've then got a pole dancer, you've then got a sort of mock Fabergé, you've then got a lion, then you've got a horse, you've got another Fabergé, and then, lo and behold, we're coming into Egypt. I mean, that is, in its own, pretty bloody amazing.
Kelly wants to see if the colour and clutter continues in the room she'll be redesigning.
Wow, bright carpet. It's very pink, and this blue is incredibly bright. Be interesting to see whether she chose this or whether her parents chose it, because I would say, from looking at the rest of the house, it's very bright, vibrant colours, that they have chosen this and that she's going to want something maybe a little different.
Kelly always gets to know her clients before starting work.
Hello.
But before she can meet Saffron, she needs to chat to Dads Barry and Tony.
How are you?
I'm good. Hi there.
How are you doing?
Very well, thank you. You've got quite a home here.
It's a home.
It's a home. It's definitely got a homely feeling, but there's a hell of a lot going on.
Not everything is kind of a bit of a mix at the moment.
Yeah.
But
The thing that bothers me the most are the figurines. I've never been into those. Why? Just tell me. I'm actually intrigued.
I don't know. I kind of came from a really poor council house background, yeah. And growing up, I always saw these kind of like fancy things, and I thought one day, if I could ever afford them, I'm going to have a few of them.
In a glass case.
Yeah.
I just think you've been programmed to just buy, and you just
And
keep
just add
buying,
to.
and you just add to, and that can always be a bit of a mistake. And tell me, your daughter, what is her character before I meet her? What kind of a girl is she?
She's a girly girl, isn't she?
She is,
Without
but
being
the room doesn't betray what she is again, because
No.
the crap that's in there is the crap that we've gone out and just said, oh, that'd be nice in here, and that'd be nice in
Okay,
here,
so it's
without
your
any
room
of
rather than hers.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Barry and Tony have a budget of £30,000 to turn this into a grown-up space.
This is our daughter, Saffron.
Hi, nice to meet you.
This is Kelly.
Saffron can be a little shy, so
Right.
Kelly wants to talk to her alone about what she thinks of her room.
So you tell me all the things that you hate.
I don't like my wardrobe.
Right.
Don't like my floor.
It's very pink, isn't it?
Not everyone in the family's into over-the-top colour schemes.
Dad and Daddy, what do you think of their taste?
Gold, tacky tables and stuff.
Spot on. They obviously like bright colours, don't they?
Yeah.
But I think if we do something that's more white and black and more kind of cool, I think they'll like it in the end, don't you?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Kelly spots an opportunity. The house may be just one story, but there's a shallow loft that could be used to create extra space in the form of a mezzanine bed deck.
So you have to step up to it. Do you want to have a ladder to go up?
I'd rather have stairs, but I don't really mind.
Okay.
But Kelly doesn't get Saffron alone for long.
Hello, how's it going?
Dad Barry's got big ideas of his own.
What about maybe utilising some of the upper loft space to actually
the
have
cupboards.
a bathroom as well?
We could look at that, but then you've got to take all the plumbing up. I'm just sort of looking at the
Yeah,
sort of
absolutely.
logistics of it, but we
Yeah.
can talk to the builder.
It's not a straightforward job, and Kelly's got some concerns.
I mean, obviously Barry wants to be really involved, and he should be. He's her father. This is a room for Saf, and I'm just a bit concerned that Barry might take over. On top of it, they now want a bathroom. Where am I going to put that? The room is tiny.
Coming up, Kelly struggles to meet Barry's expectations.
I just think you should be able to fit me in that little bathroom.
I'm not a magician, I'm a designer.
So he offers her some guidance on interior design.
Having 20 dead pigeons hanging from a chandelier for 500 quid is not going to work.
Kelly's working in Chelmsford with same-sex parents Barry and Tony on their daughter's bedroom. Now at her London studio, she's briefing the team about the job.
So I've just come back from the Druitt Barlows, and it's quite a tricky project because we've got to get as much height as we can into the roof space to be able to put a bed up here, because the one thing that Saf really wants is to be able to entertain all her friends out of the madness of the rest of the house down here. So, you know, we can hopefully have a spiral staircase, but I'm not convinced that we've got the space for it. So we might have to have one of those paddle staircases that comes straight up.
Kelly's also calculated that there simply isn't the space for the bathroom Barry wanted. The next stage in Kelly's master plan is to help the family visualise the space. She's taking them and Saffron's friend Chloe to a house in West London.
Come on, girls, we'll go in first. You guys can wait a bit. We're going to have the first moment together.
The owners have built a mezzanine bed deck in the pitch of the roof.
So this is where your bed would be, like this. What do you think?
I like it.
Do you like it? You want to go and have a look?
Yeah.
Go on, then. It's kind of cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think the great thing about having your bed up here is that it just gives you so much more space, because the bed will take up more room than anything. So if we put it higher, it means that you've got more space down here to chill out with your friends.
Yeah.
The bed deck at this property has an open side and stairs made from leather boxes. Saffron will have a glass balustrade and a wooden staircase.
I would be a bit nervous about you getting up in the middle of the night and falling over, so you'll have a proper staircase that you can come down. Should we call your dads in? Come on then, come and have a look. What do you think? She's not coming down.
Have you moved in up there, Saffron? I'm excited. If you don't like it, me and Daddy can move in and you can have it.
The great thing about doing a mezzanine anywhere in a home, whether it's a bedroom or whether you're putting in a kitchen or something, just means you get double the space. It's a really clever way. She's now excited. Now it's the fun bit.
Yeah. I took a lot of inspiration away from that room because apart from the height, it was the similar dimensions to Saf's room anyway, so I could picture what we could do with Saf's room. And I think to use that space so well with that mezzanine area was just perfect. I'd never thought of that before, so yeah, it's cool.
Later, Kelly's on her way to Chelmsford to reveal the structural plans and the costs for Saffron's room. Adding a new level to a room involves a lot of structural work, which doesn't come cheap.
Have I got any worries about this project? How much is it going to cost me? Because nobody else worries about that, only me.
So I'm back to tell them what it's going to cost and go through all the plans, and I'm really worried because if you look at the pitch of the roof, it's really quite shallow, so we've got to get a lot of height into this room, and that's what's going to cost the money, and I'm a bit scared that they're going to think it's a lot, so I'm going to go in and tell them now. Okay.
And Kelly has to break the news that there's no space for a bathroom.
So what we've got is a lovely drawing to show you. So where we're actually standing now is here, right here where the window is, and you will be looking up at your bed, and that's where we would break up into. Over there in the corner where the light is where the staircase goes up. Then you'd have your bedside table and your bed, and then you'd have like a banister here, and so you could look over. But it's going to make the whole room really, really tall and light.
Yep.
Kelly's structural plan for Saffron's room is to create extra space by using the loft. The ceilings will be removed to increase the room's height. A mezzanine level will be built with a deck for Saffron's mattress and a glass balustrade that overlooks the ground floor. A space-saving paddle staircase will lead up to the area. Kelly plans to further utilise the roof space for a storage cupboard, freeing up the whole ground floor for Saffron and her friends to chill out in.
I was expecting something different.
Oh, really? What?
Where's the bathroom?
There isn't a bathroom in here.
But there needs to be a bathroom.
You don't have the space for a bathroom.
But then that's your job to find the space.
I can't
Nick it from somewhere else.
Well, I can't. That's the problem.
Why can't we use the other space for a bathroom?
Upstairs.
There must be the same space on this side.
I don't want you to be unhappy, but I can't. I'm not a witch, and I'm not someone that can go and... Well, actually, some people have called me a witch at times.
So actually, I would have thought people would have called you a lot worse than that. Do you know what I mean? Knowing just for this very short time, I would have... No, but seriously, I think it's a really nice plan, but I just think you, as a designer, should be able to fit me in that little bathroom.
I'm not a magician, I'm a designer.
I know.
We can put a bathroom in here, but then all Saf is going to have is this and this bit in the middle. You'll have to tell us this, but if I was you, I'd rather have a place that I could sit with my friends and use the other bathroom.
Yeah.
What would you rather have if you had to have a choice? Bathroom or space to chill? With beanbags and whatever. Would you really? I think the same. I think what she's put together is really nice with the space that we have. And I know we compromised because of space, but I think it's good. And I think that space for Saf to have her friends as well, because she's getting to that point. She wants girly time with her mates and that. And I want her to do that here, not at somebody else's house.
But there's a problem when it comes to the numbers. The budget's £30,000. The structural work alone comes in at nearly that. And that's before they've bought any furniture.
Here are the costs. 26,744.
Whoa. That is expensive. It's much more than I thought it was going to be for that portion of this job.
The big price here is 7,896. for the structure and the steels, it's got to be done right.
Yeah,
So
but
that's
that's
where,
still too dear.
you know, that's where the money
It's too
is.
expensive. It seems like there's a lot of money being spent on things that you're not going to see. And I'm a very visual person, you know, bit of red, bit of green, bit of yellow. But to spend £27,000 on things that you're not going to see just really kind of pisses me off, to be honest with you. And no bathroom.
But if you add Kelly's bit onto that, and hers is going to be...
But?
Yeah, her bit's
Did
going
you
to be
just
like...
book me then?
Yeah, her bit's going to be like 7, say. Even with that, it only takes it to like mid-30s.
No.
But
I
you
gave her
haven't got
the
a bathroom
budget,
for that.
30,000. I want a bathroom.
With the structural plans almost in place, Kelly can move to the next stage of her plan. Furniture, fabrics and colour schemes. She wants to know what Saffron likes, so she's asked her to put some ideas together.
Like that chair. That wardrobe.
Yeah.
The bedside table with that little cabinet that you can't really see, and the bed's quite nice.
Yeah. They're all quite nice. What don't you like about your room, Saf?
I don't like much, to be honest. You put different. It's different.
Once Kelly's seen them, she gets to work herself.
She loved the idea of having a chandelier, and this is not going to be as glitzy, but it's so pretty with the birds.
Before the builders can start, there's something Kelly needs to resolve. Barry's insistence on a bathroom's been playing on her mind.
You know, Barry and Tony have very specific ideas what they want for Saf. But, you know, ultimately, Saf said to me the most important thing for her was to have her bed up above and to have a place down at the bottom where she could entertain her friends. She wanted her own space. They're now saying to me they want a bathroom. If we have to do the bathroom downstairs, it means Saf doesn't get what she wants, and ultimately that's what I was brought in to do.
Kelly wants to resolve the issue once and for all.
Hello, my love.
Hello, darling.
How are you?
I'm all right.
So about this bathroom,
Yes.
I don't think we can do it because to put a flat-roofed extension on is going to
Cost about 16,000. We need planning permission.
And to be honest,
You know, we don't really have the time. I don't know what
you feel about this.
Well, I'm a bit disappointed, really.
I don't think.
There's much point in doing it.
Barry fought hard, but Kelly has won the battle of the bathroom. Now that everyone's agreed on what can be achieved in the space, the build can begin.
I'm really excited today because the ceiling's coming off. And I've got all these millions of gorgeous builders running around topless in 22 degrees heat. I've got my baby oil in the kitchen waiting for them. I'm so excited. Happy days.
Kelly's builder Peter is managing the project. He and his team have 6 weeks to complete the work.
I can't promise the no tops,
No.
but I'll ask.
Okay, that's fine.
I've never met him in life. How many builders turn up in a pinstripe suit? I love
This is
it.
my type of builder. This is just my type.
Now the ceiling's come down, Barry can see why a bathroom wouldn't fit.
There's not much space up there at all, really.
There's
is
not a
there?
great deal of space. We are struggling, which is why we're going to have this mezzanine arrangement.
But while he's happy about the build, Barry's worried about the furnishings and colour schemes.
I'm just a bit worried at the moment that she might go a bit overboard with the taupe and the white. I don't do plain, love. So I hope she does put a little bit of colour in there, because if she doesn't, there's going to be trouble.
Kelly's sent over her concept for the furniture.
I haven't seen this yet. I've been dying to look at it. Go on, then. Whoa.
It's amazing.
What do you think?
It's God.
It's just not what I expected from the Queen of Taupe at all. I expected this kind of colour everywhere, but she's completely thrown me. I don't know what to say. But what do you think of those two chairs?
I prefer that one, but I wouldn't want the yellow because I don't like that mustardy yellow.
No.
What is this?
I have no idea. It looks like dead stuffed birds. But what is it? I don't understand what it is.
It's a chandelier, option 1 or option 2.
Ah, what do you prefer?
That by far.
Saffron's made her choices from the board Kelly sent, but Barry's dying to get involved.
I'm one of those people that, like, I'm a control freak. I know I'm a control freak. I want to be involved in everything that's going on around me.
So the next morning, he decides Kelly's designs could use a sprinkling of Barry's stardust.
No, I actually love the colour, but there are just certain elements of it that are just not going to work. I think in general, Kelly's done a really good job here. It's just about putting it all together now, taking out the bits that are going to work and what are not going to work, really. We, as the royal we love, love, love the Moroccan feel. We love the Ottoman idea, fabulous, but we'd like it in a Union Jack style. We're not quite sure about those things. Having 20 dead pigeons hanging from a chandelier for 500 quid is not going to work.
Over at Kelly's studio, Barry's notes have arrived.
Dear Kelly, here are my comments on your mood board. I've also started ordering stuff. What? Not so sure about this lamp, Kelly. You have to be kidding. This would give me nightmares, let alone an 11-year-old girl. It's little birds in a cage. What's wrong with that? Love it, hate. Well, that's his daughter chose that. So whose room is this for? Is this for the daughter or is it for the boys? I've just seen the mood boards. They've come back with loads of post-its on with little messages all over. I'm not sure what's a joke and what's real. So I think my solution here is to take them shopping, both of them, because I want Saf to walk around all these stores, get excited and choose it for herself rather than Barry saying what he loves and hates.
Coming up, Barry's been meddling again.
Oh my word.
And his choices certainly make an impact.
Do you not actually like it then?
I feel like I've lost the will to live, actually.
Now here's your chance to transform your home and win some home appliances to be really proud of. We're giving one lucky viewer the chance to win and choose up to £10,000 worth of Siemens home appliances. For a chance to glam up your home, all you have to do to enter is call 0904 161 9955. Or text HOME to 81555 or post your name and phone number to Home1 PO Box 7557 Derby DE1 0NP. Calls cost £1.53 from a BT landline. Calls from other networks may vary and from mobiles will cost considerably more. Text costs £1.50 plus one message at standard network rate. Lines close at midday on the date shown on screen and 3 days later for postal entries. For rules and winners, go to channel5.com/win. One week into the Druitt Barlow's build, and Kelly's been wrangling with Barry over the design of his daughter's room. In Chelmsford, the supporting steel beams have gone in, and Saffron's bed deck is taking shape. Kelly's sick of Barry taking control of Saffron's room design. She's taking them both shopping so she can keep an eye on Barry and make sure Saffron chooses her own furniture.
So these are the ottomans, but to have the really nice little table in the middle. So what you can do is you just have like 5 or 6 of them. Come and sit down. Then you can have your friends round. Aren't they great?
Lovely, I love them.
Do you like them?
Yeah.
Which colours do you like?
I like the silver one, the gold one, the blue one and the orange one.
Talking of love,
yes.
That you put a hate on.
I did.
And I love it. Do you love it?
I love
How can
it.
you
She
hate
loves it.
love?
No, I love love, I just don't like that old
But you wrote
sack.
hate, hate, hate.
I did.
And it is Saf's room.
It is.
I like it.
Well, OK, if you like it, you have it.
These are also quite pretty. Do you like owls?
Yeah.
Yes. I love that one. That's better than love, isn't it?
She can still have love.
Oh, I love that.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. If you're not going to have it, I'm going to have it myself. It's the nightmare lamp.
They're not actually real.
No.
They're fake.
Yes.
But you still hate it.
I hate it. And I did say to Saffron, if she ever brought any boys home, that they would actually come to life and peck her eyes out.
What about... Oh, look at this yummy sofa. That is such a cool colour, isn't it?
It is nice, do you not think?
It's fab. It's
Oh, yeah.
too big, though. We'd have to see if they could do it smaller. It's all kind of quite bright and glitzy, but it's not in bad taste. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's really pretty, lovely stuff.
Yeah. Do you know what? That's been my biggest problem. Because I come into a shop like this and I'll buy that, then I'll go to another shop and I'll buy something else and and it doesn't actually match up very well.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, that was you being sarcastic.
Yes.
Sorry. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Kelly's mission's accomplished, and Saffron's chosen lots of things for her room, including the purple sofa. You can replicate the Kelly Hoppen look in your bedroom by following a few simple rules.
The most important thing and the biggest thing in the bedroom is going to be the bed. So whatever you use as a fabric is all important. And then it's like accessorizing the bed, as you would with jewellery when you get dressed. So you have the headboard. Now, for me, I like to have very high headboards. And then, of course, I love cushions. And I tend to always put 6 or 4 cushions on a bed, and that just kind of finishes it off. The last thing that I tend to do is border. So for here, it's a white bed cover. So there's a lot of whiteness. So to break that up, I'll then mix and match with borders and runners, and that just gives it a great texture and feel. To set the mood for the bedroom, lighting is obviously one of the most important things. So here I flank the bed head with 2 lovely lights that hang down.
At the Druitt Barlow's, it's week 4 and the building project has run to time and without hitch. The bed deck and paddle staircase have been installed. Kelly's paying a visit to make sure that the platform where Saffron's going to sleep is safe.
Oh, so I'm loving these stairs. I love the way that they kind of go symmetrically.
You feel like a child walking up them, don't you?
Yeah, but I love it. There's so much space. You're right, actually, to do it like this.
I'm over the moon, because this is structural. You know, she's sleeping up here. It's absolutely safe. I mean, I think with all building work, you know, when you look at it on plan, you think, yeah, great, but you can't really visualise it. This has really made the room feel so much bigger. And the fact that it's all kind of, even though it's plasterboard, once it gets painted white and everything else, it's going to feel 10 times bigger.
Mm. I agree. It's just not what I thought at all. In fact, I was going to invite Llewellyn Bowen round just to get a second opinion.
Kelly's plan for the ground floor is to create a funky living space. A hanging bubble chair, sofa and Moroccan ottomans will form a seating area set around a central coffee table. A dressing table area will have mirror, stool and Hollywood-style lights. Saffron will have a computer and homework area underneath her bed deck. Kelly's choice of furniture is worrying Barry.
I feel like we bought so much. I can't see where it's all going to fit.
We bought so much?
Well, you bought so much. It's always easy to spend other people's
No,
money.
I
that's
meant
the thing.
you.
Oh, me?
You go and buy things.
Honestly, I have calmed down, really.
So Kelly's demonstrating with paper cutouts she's made to represent each item of furniture.
This is the sofa. No, you've got your little side table. This will be the little Moroccan table.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the ottoman, which can go here.
Yeah.
This will be the dressing table. All the little Moroccan ottomans that we can scatter around.
Puffs.
Puffs. One here.
That's going to look fab. I'm really excited about that.
And then the nice chandelier hanging.
A week later, Kelly's at her London office. Barry's asked her to check an email about some more shopping he's done.
Oh my word! He's changed the sofa that we had chosen with his daughter, Saf. I can't decide whether it looks like a pair of lips or a woman's lady parts. It is actually the most hideous thing. But you know, it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me one little bit. This is just so Barry all over. It's over the top. It's in your face. It's theatre. And what I was trying to do in a way was create Saf's own theatre. I'd be surprised that this is what Saf wants. If this is what she wants, it is her room. But I just think it's wrong. I just think it's all wrong. Completely wrong.
Kelly's on the warpath.
Hello, my love.
Listen, what the hell are you doing with this sofa? Has Saf seen this?
Yeah, she loved it.
But did you choose it or did Saf choose it? Come on.
I didn't choose it.
You're lying, Barry.
But you asked of it.
You are so full of She didn't say that. Let me write the scenario in the script. You took her home, you put some stuff up on the computer and said, darling, wouldn't you prefer this one?
Oh, well, that could be true as well.
Listen, cancel the order. It's hideous, Barry, please.
Oh, for sake, all right then.
Hey, thank you. If that appears anywhere near their home next week, I will get a box of matches and I will put petrol on it and I will set it alight.
But Kelly doesn't trust Barry to cancel the order. So, later that day, she heads straight over to Chelmsford.
Hello there.
Hi.
I do not believe it.
What?
Where is my petrol and matches?
Oh, come on. You've got to say now you've seen it, you love it.
This is the most hideous sofa I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, shut up. It's not that bad.
Barry,
Look.
why would you buy that?
Because I could just imagine me sitting on it, sipping something nice.
But the whole purpose of her room was to have her friends round and to lie on the sofa.
I think we could dress it up somewhat, though. Look, and it kind of makes it very kind of Graham and Green, don't you think?
No, we're not using this sofa. This is not what Saf wants. Saf wants a massive sofa that she can sit down with all her mates, chill out, and this is like something you'd find in a hairdressing salon.
Oh.
Because you know why? Can I just tell you something?
If that's Barry's taste in sofas, Kelly wants to check what else he's been buying for Saffron.
These are slightly different to the ones that I chose.
No, they're exactly the same. There's no difference.
Mine had difference. Where's her silver one, though?
She didn't want it.
She did.
Oh, did she?
What, did you get a job lot?
No, I actually bought these from Morocco and had them shipped over.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm very serious.
Barry's got one more surprise order to show Kelly.
Saw this fabulous stuff and I think it's going to look amazing with everything you've chosen. And I just thought to myself, I've got to have it. So look, I spent £1,200 and you just can literally put it across the wall. Isn't it fab?
Barry, what is the matter with you?
Don't you think it's lovely?
I can't tell whether you're taking the piss out of me or whether you're being serious.
Do you not actually like it then?
It's not that I dislike it. I just think that she's trying to get away from all this stuff and have a sanctuary that she can bring her friends to, and you just keep on buying it.
Well, I'm just thinking, though, because you were, like, making it all Moroccan and kind of like... And I was thinking...
Yeah, but in a...
fabulous. You know, just across the warm wall, you know, so pow!
Can you use it somewhere else?
Oh, I was going to actually use the remainder to make Tony a pair of swimming trunks. No, but what do you think, really?
I feel like I've lost the will to live, actually.
Week 5 of the build. The floors are going down. The blinds are going up. The room is almost finished. Kelly's given up trying to reform Barry, so she sets her sights on Tony. They're shopping for some finishing touches at a rather unusual boutique.
Gay guys are supposed to have great interior design skills, aren't they? If you take me away from beer, football and numbers, I'm pretty useless, really.
I'm going to set you a task to find one doorknob or a pair of doorknobs for her door going into the bedroom. Everyone says you don't have any taste, but I think you do. I think you're the one with the taste.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Right.
Come on then, let's go and have a look.
I'm going to prove this. Prove you right.
It's a little treasure trove.
Goodness, so many to choose from. Where do I start?
Door handles are such tiny things, but it's kind of like important. It's the finishing touches to a room.
Oh, this would do Daddy Saf. Licorice also. Trouble is, he'd be eating it, wouldn't he?
Oh, I love it here.
They're quite nice. They're more what I'm looking for.
Dad.
Those kind of, something a bit...
It's good.
Am I
You're getting closer.
I like these.
You found it.
Really? This one is
That's
probably...
what I would have chosen, that or the green.
Yeah, I like how big that is, but I like that colour more.
Nice though, if you prefer that colour, it will still look beautiful.
Did I fail my test then?
No, you've absolutely passed. Perfect.
Perfect.
Everyone's always saying Tony doesn't have taste, but actually I think, he has got taste. I just think he's much quieter than Barry. Barry's always the one that's sort of making the noise.
Don't let anybody say that I haven't got any style sense, because I have.
Coming up, will Saffron get her dream bedroom, or will it be Barry's?
That's me, and that's my flamboyance.
And don't forget about the chance to glam up your home and win up to £10,000 worth of Siemens home appliances. All you have to do to enter is call 0904 161 9955 or text HOME to 81555. Or send your name and phone number to Home 1, PO Box 7557, Derby, DE10NP. For rules and winners, go to channel5.com/win. It's the final week of the Druitt Barlow's bedroom project, and the house is bustling with activity. The team are working around the clock to get the room finished. Barry's OTT sofa is nowhere to be seen. This is the one Saffron chose. It's upholstered in velvet and cost around £1,800. Saffron's Hollywood dressing table area is also being finished, and the bubble chair, which cost £500, is ready to be hung. It's the last day of the build, and Kelly's back. She's thrown the family out so that she can make the finishing touches in peace. Kelly wanted Saffron to be able to keep some of her old teddies, but she's also added new grown-up touches to the room. The cushion cost £35 and is perfect for adding a splash of colour against the neutral backdrop. The structural work came in at just under £27,000, and Barry spent around £8,000 on furniture, making the total spend almost £35,000, about £5,000 over the original budget. Kelly's builder Peter finished the work within schedule.
When I first came here, I thought, no, we're joking. Did a load of measurements and figured we could just about shoehorn it in.
This just looks 10 million times bigger. I cannot wait for her to actually spend a night in here. It's brilliant.
Just 6 short weeks ago, this room was decorated with garish colours, a mishmash of old furniture and lots of teddies and toys. Now Kelly's transformed it into a funky, grown-up living space that any teenager would be proud of, with a hanging bubble chair and Moroccan-style seating area.
Saf! Come on in.
Oh my god.
What do you think?
I really like it.
So cool.
Wow.
Oh my god. Oh, we've even got a telly here, Saf. So cool.
It looks like one of those rooms in a magazine.
It's time to show Barry and Tony the room.
Come on then.
Oh, I've been itching to come in for 2 days. Oh my God, Sam, it's lovely.
Wow, my goodness.
Oh, the quality's fantastic, isn't it?
Isn't that amazing?
I think we picked the right builders. And you haven't done half a bad job as well, have you?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
I think it just looks so beautiful.
You know, when you first came, I couldn't believe you could make something like this from the small space that we had, because it was really tiny, wasn't it?
I know.
I think the height makes a big difference.
Oh.
So different.
This is so fantastic up here.
Yeah.
That looks faff, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks amazing up there, doesn't it?
Under 2 months ago, this dead space was dingy, dark and housed tired, oversized furniture. Kelly's doubled the height and light in the room by adding a mezzanine deck for Saffron's bed. A glass balustrade, roof light and paddle staircase open the space up.
You know, weeks ago when we looked over here, it was a low ceiling, it had the cupboard, it was dark. It's just so different now with this mezzanine, isn't it?
It just looks brilliant.
Also, having the glass like that is great because she can look down if she's like lying in bed or you've got your friends here, Saf. You know, it doesn't look like it's blocked away. And that actually, having the light and the glass has made it all look a lot bigger. Can you see now why it was really important to spend the money on this structure?
No, absolutely.
You know,
and you can see where the money's been spent, definitely.
What's your favourite bit?
The bed deck.
Yeah?
Kelly's created a cosy, raised mezzanine where Saffron can sleep, watch TV or gaze at the sky.
You know, I think you brought a bit of femininity into the house and we were really lacking that, actually.
Well, that's really what I wanted to do, which is why I was constantly fighting with you to say this is Saf's room. This, for me, is a happy room. You know? It feels happy. What about this doorknob? Do you not remember? You chose that.
I chose it, yeah.
And that is such a little thing, but it's like the beginning of you coming into your room. You're going to have to get a lock on this door, you know that, Saf. And I love the sofa. I'm really glad that we've, you know, fell out and made up over
Definitely.
that. I think it's really pretty.
It
The
is.
colour's amazing.
You were completely right, absolutely.
And do you remember the love cushion that you hated so much?
It looks awful. Well, once you've gone, I'm going to throw that out and give it to the dog. The majority of the room's Saf and Kelly, isn't it? Because the two of them work together to get it to where it is. But I'm glad that there's still a little bit of colour because, you know, that's me and that's my flamboyance and my person.
No, but that's important.
Yeah.
Listen, I am really glad that I managed to rein you in on a few occasions because, trust me, Saf, you would have had gold lame wallpaper.
Oh, we could have had it on the ceiling going down there.
Saf, keep
yeah,
me
would have
posted.
really
I might have
blended
to
in
come
with
back.
What is your favourite thing?
The stairs, the chair, and the wallpaper.
And if you want to eat, both of you, you eat over this table.
I'm really impressed. It takes a lot to impress me, but I don't know anybody who couldn't be impressed with that room.
If Chloe did this, it would crack.
One of the biggest tasks for me was to have Saf choose and not Barry. Barry is very strong-willed. There's a bit of Barry and Tony in Saf's room, but mostly it's Saf, and that's what I wanted to achieve.
She definitely did learn a lot from you, I think.
I think so too.
Even though she
I'm
won't
looking
admit it.
forward to her next book, actually. I want to see if she's actually taken any of my kind of, you know, my uniqueness.
Bye, guys.
Bye, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
See you soon.
It's really
Thank
been
you so much.
fantastic.
And you've made one little girl really happy.
Yeah, no, I just
Really
saw her
have.
in there. She was laughing away
One
with
little
her
girl
friends.
and one old queen, really happy. Thanks.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye, Kelly. I'm a nice person.
Let's go and change the room. Come on.
Now, the next Tuesday, we begin a new series going inside the city, from pest control to royal weddings and everything in between. London, the inside story is next week at 8. Next tonight, though, it's new CSI Miami.